Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Lab from Team Scrubs for the Win, and today I got a new segment on our channel that will be called How to Play the Decks. I don't know, I still haven't thinking of a good name, but basically I'll be doing different decks, how to play them, what are the good plays, what you should do with each hand on it, and I think it's very helpful. I'm sorry I'm kind of sick with the voice, and today I'm gonna do on Dark Roads, and please comment below what you think the next deck should be and if you like this segment. So basically we're gonna do a few test hands and I'm gonna show you the best thing you could do with this certain hand. I'm not sure there's a deck profile on this deck. If you guys want to see a deck profile on Dark Roads, this is a very good build. It's the one I won a PS3 with. It's on Inch 95's channel. So you can see it there. I changed it a bit, but if you guys want to see a new deck profile, just comment below and I'll do it. So alright, so let's do this. Alright, so that's 5 cards and you withdraw. You got 2 drag downs, 2 gates, 1 smog, and 1 brow. Right, this hand it's not very good because you got 2 gates and the drag down. This can kind of suck. If you knew you're playing against, I mean pretty much against every deck, you want to try and get Graph of in the grave, and then have a deck dev set, because against Insectors or rabbits or mind devs, it's incredibly good deck dev first turn, especially if it they against rabbits you just gotta do it on their draw phase to get the rabbits out, but against say Insectors they summon the dragonfly activate effect and then just chain once they equip, so that's pretty good. So one possibility here would be to throw in gates out and then set these 2 and activate drag down. You would already see his hand and you would draw 2 more cards. So that is a decent play. I mean, you can go for that, and I think that could be what I would do. I'm not 100% sure. You see here I draw into a Reckless Greed and a Tour Guide. I mean, obviously gonna summon the Tour Guide and get, in this situation I would go for a Sangan, because you don't need the bra for anything, and just want to thin this guy out. Yeah, I mean it really, I was hoping to draw into a Dark Road, either Snow or a Brow or a Grapha, so I could use this guy again, but unfortunately I didn't. So you would already have seen his hand, so that's good. Just set the Reckless, and you know here you have to say go or either XYZ into Zen mains if you want. If you want, you can keep the Sangan to grab a Brow, because it's a Dark Road, and I mean you would just if you use something in the grave, you can always do this, chain Reckless, draw 2, and then, well, you didn't draw into a Finn, but he could have attacked Sangan. This is actually a really crappy hand. I'm gonna do another one, but you see the point here. All 3 drag downs. Another tip for you guys is, I'm gonna do this very quickly. When you're shuffling, always do a 7 pile shuffle. The reason is, when you do a 7 pile shuffle, you get the maximum randomness according to math. Mathematically, this is the most random you can get with a 7 pile shuffle. I don't know why, don't ask me why, I have no idea, but I read an article a long time ago and it said 7 pile shuffle, you get most randomness, and then you can just do 3 of these, the normal ones. It said that would be the best way to keep your deck random, so I always do that because I don't want to draw inconsistent hands. So let's do another hand right here. Dealings, Grapha, Dealings, Page, Snow, And Finance Mug. This is a great hand. Since you hope not many people run Dark Roads, you don't have the time to wait to know if they're playing Dark Roads or not. So you have to dealings. If they discard a Dark Road, you just stop right there. But you have to go dealings first turn, and you basically discard Snow. And I did not draw, but draw into a card destruction. So I mean, you can. If this was second turn, you can go for all TK here. But let's do the whole play for you to see. Grab a Gates, of course. You already have the Fiend in the grave, and you got Page and a Dark World dealing. So this hand is incredibly good. I mean, it's not the best hand you'll get, but it's close. And it's not like it's, oh my god, I draw a perfect hand. This deck is very consistent with hands. It can do everything. So next up, activate Gates, banish Snow, discard Grapha to draw one, Trans Archfiend. Okay, so let's see what we could do here best. I mean, I really want to draw the deck dev to be ready next turn, but I didn't really want to waste card destruction. I guess you could, no, let's not summon that. I guess you could activate dealings. Special summon Page, and then right here you have to go for bounce this to get Grapha. Then let's see. Even though it can be risky, I think you should. You know what? We'll activate card destruction. We'll draw 4 cards. And it will be great, 100% guaranteed. There you go. So here, and you got the Page special summon, so that's good. Next up, we would have to summon our tour guide and get ourselves a Sangan. So again, we don't need Brow, and we can go into Leviair. Hopefully, we'll draw into a Grapha with this Brow here. We would just set the Upstart. Upstart goes last, because it's always the last thing you will activate. Don't forget this. You can, if I go Upstart right now, I could draw into say a Trans Archfiend, and then this is dead. So just set this and this. See his hand again. Always great. Draw 2 cards. You can see how the deck goes. I mean, this is first turn, and I got all this in my field. And you know, so I draw into a Page and another drag down. I really wanted to see that, but here you have to, because you don't want to do this again, unless they have a broken hand and you want to take another card out. But you do not want to summon the other Page, because you want to have for next turn. So we should keep these here. I would just activate Upstart and hopefully I draw into either a deck dev or a Brow, or there it is, the deck dev. So right here you just go into, you can either go Zen mains, or you can go Leviair if you want, but I recommend leaving this here for the next tour guide. So I just go Zen mains here because you ain't got much to do. Set the deck dev, and you got the Page for next turn, you got Gates, and you got this, and you're still drawing. So if you just, depending on the deck, you just do this on the draw phase, and you know it's game from there on. It's game from there on, 100% guaranteed. So that's a hand. You see how the deck goes. I mean, I went halfway through my deck. I mean, not that much, but do you like the Sandmains? The shiny. So you can see how the deck flows. I mean, it's pretty good, and the Upstarts and the Reckless just make. I'll do one more test hand because I think this video's kind of long. I think it's already under 10 minutes, and alright, so I'll do one more test hand very quickly, and then that's it. Damn it, I'm really sick. This sucks. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna cut it because my opponent would. Drag down, tour guide, Upstart, Gates, tour guide, and card destruction. So first of all, you summon the tour guide, and you want to grab here the brow, because you don't know if you're gonna be able to summon another Dark World, and if you manage to get the Graph in the grave this turn, you just want to bounce brow. So don't grab Sun-Gun on this one, or tour guide. I mean, never grab tour guide. It's just stupid to grab tour guide. You got so many targets, right? Next up, let's see what's the best play here. It will be to activate Upstart here, because you don't have a lot of options. You don't want to waste this or any of these until you have a Dark World in your hand. And I draw into a Monster Reborn. Ouch. Here I got a couple options. I really wanted to draw a Dark World monster, anyone. So then Gates would be alive if I just XYZ into Leviathan. But I did not draw into Dark World, so I mean, here you have the option of just, you know, which I think I'll do just for forcing purposes. One option would be to just, you know, XYZ into Zone Mains and go ahead and see if you next turn you would draw into a Dark World. Alright, there's Graph, and then the deck go poof poof. But since I want to force and I want to have the deck die first turn, depending on what you're playing, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Gates. The reason why I activate this because I want to have my discard outlet, and I want to activate card restriction and draw 3 cards, which is Graph, Dark World Dealings, and Dark World Dealings. For here on, you can go banish this to discard this and draw 1. Oh my god, and there it is. But that's not all. So you just bounce that, bring this to the hand, and dealings. Discard this, draw 1 more. So this is incredibly good right now. You would just set these two, and then you have a Reckless Greed and attack that. So I mean, here you take all the monsters from their hand. We don't care about these or that even. Say this is Trial Whole Field. You just go Reckless. They would have lost a shitload of cards in the hand. Say they have a Storm, I don't know. You activate Reckless, so you got the discard outlet. You got the, sorry, draw 1 more. We got the Graph if you want to pop. Then you could normal summon Beige, Upstarts. Sorry about that. Just 8. And that's it. Draw into a Smog. I would have Beige in hand because I would have bounced for Graph. So you see how the deck goes. It's incredibly good, this deck. I just want to point out that it's an original. Now everybody's running Upstarts and Reckless. You know. So that's the deck, guys. Please comment below which other decks you want to see, because I have like a shit load of decks that because I just love to make decks. I mean, I have Insectors, I have Windups, I have Rabbits, I have Chaos, I have Dragons. I have every sort of deck because I just love to get a deck and proxy it out. I mean, if you would do, some of the decks are proxied, some are not. Depending on the decks you guys ask, a few cards will be proxied. Have that in mind. So please comment below what you want to see next on this segment. Please like it if you liked the video, comment if you liked, and as usual, subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been Lap from Team Scrubs for the win. Peace.